and welcome. I'm in my t-shirt that I made all by myself, look. You see? Can you see? Yes, I'm still wearing that for the moment. Well, basically, because I've made this video straight off the back of making a clip in another video, so it's not like I've been living in it because I'm so excited about it. No, haven't been living in it. Just making another video straight after that last clip. Anyway, someone left me a comment today on one of my Epson videos with a link saying this may solve your problem. So we're going to try it out. I haven't even looked at the video yet, so we're going to do it all together. I'm going to turn my computer on and we're going to see if this link is like a miracle from, I don't know, where do miracles come from? We're just going to see if it works. So, come on little computer, let's turn on and let's see if this is just like the best comment left ever. What a miserable day it is today. What is it now, 13th of July, something like that? And we got 45-mile-an-hour winds. I don't know whereabouts in the country you live or which country you live in. But down here in the southwest, 45-mile-an-hour winds, rain all day. And if it wasn't for the fact that it's still actually quite warm, you would definitely think you'd transported back to the winter. Or gone forward. What would the word for that be? Projected? Let's go to YouTube. Right, so we got YouTube up and I want to go to that's the other channel. I need to switch my account. And, oh, here we are. Here's the link. So let's click. And it is a video by Keith Cooper, who is obviously a bit of a printer expert / wizard. And let's see what he says. Quick update. ET8550. Problems with roller marks. There's some new firmware available. I don't know how that's going to make roller marks better, but it's going to address some problems with print papers marking as they go through the printer. Update my firmware. Oh, might not be available yet in all regions. I thought it did all the updates when I installed, you know, when I set the printer up, to be fair. So, this was 2 months ago. I reckon my printer already did all its updates, but let's see how we access this. Firmware update option is under the settings, not the maintenance menu. So I'm going to turn this printer on and we're going to see if there is an update to be had. I'm a little bit like that about it. I am sure this printer did all its updates when I initially set it up, but I'm going to stay optimistic. Here we are at the printer. So in fact, I'll just move this off of here, and off of here. Right, let's turn this lovely little machine on and let's see if there is in fact a firmware update. Proceed to check for a firmware update. The printer needs to be connected to the app. Start checking. Start the firmware update. It takes several minutes and you cannot cancel it halfway. I think we are good to go. I do agree. I've got the latest firmware, no need to update. Very, very disappointing. So that's pretty disappointing. I thought we might be onto a winner chicken dinner then. But alas, no. I was pretty sure it had done all its updates when I installed the printer in the first place. But what's that about then? So some people had roller marks when they were doing printing on the card through the printer. So they released an update which fixed it for some. So why has it not fixed it for this printer? Can it in fact be fixed? I'm going to have to just leave it there and hope some other update comes out, which means this printer will perform better than it already does. Currently, I'm working with it and, you know, I just use that rear paper feeder slot. And, I get to print what I need to print. I mean, mainly is for my art prints and it does a fantastic job on that, as I've told you before, just going through the normal rear paper feeder. So no complaints there, prints are brilliant. But yes, it would be bloody lovely to be able to print greeting cards through the rear paper feeder and not the rear paper feeder slot. So hopefully some other update will come out at some point. He did say not available in all regions, but this was 2 months ago. So would it be available by now, or is it still rolling out? So there may be some hope yet. We'll have to keep checking back for that. But thank you very much to, can't remember your name, but thank you for suggesting I watch the video anyway. And who knows, if you have the 80, well, if you've got the same printer as me, 8550 is it? Try it. Maybe it will resolve your problems your end, in which case you lucky so-and-so's you. Didn't work for me. I've just gone on to the printer and scanner thing on here on the computer, and it says software update. So I've clicked on that and it has said that there is a software update available. So something is currently happening. It's interesting because it definitely said that there was not an update available when we did it through the printer. So it'll be interesting to see what this software update is. There's an update on the, oh, it's just an Epson printer connection checker update. We'll install it anyway, but I don't think that is the update that they were talking about. But who knows, we'll do it and then we'll print something and we'll just see whether there's a difference. Yeah, I don't think this is going to make any difference whatsoever. So I will print a greetings card just to see whether it's made a difference whatsoever, but I somehow doubt it. So we'll print it on this, which is 260 GSM. The thickness of it is really not that thick. I will show you. Because someone mentioned about the thickness of the card. So if I literally show you, it's, I don't know, like a millimetre. I don't class that as thick. I mean, look, this to me is not thick card. But alas, let's see if the printer agrees. So, you know how the rest of this works. We're going to put this in here. This is glossy card, which I wouldn't normally use, but there we are. So I'm just going to press print and we will leave it as standard because this is just a test. We will make sure it's set to the rear paper feeder. Yes, it is. We'll press OK and then we will press print. And we will wait patiently and see if my printer is talking to my computer and my computer is talking to my printer. Sometime today, hopefully, you know, when you're ready. I mean, it's not like we've got anything else to do or anything. But today would be nice. But no, you know, in your own time, you just take as long as you need, printer. At this rate, we will be in the depths of winter. I mean, I absolutely, definitely pressed print and yet nothing is happening. Ironic, considering we've just downloaded the Epson connection soft. Oh! I tidied up the other day, and you know the problem with tidying up? You never find anything afterwards. Oh yeah, 300 GSM. Hang on. Right, I'm going to move you. There. Do you see the roller mark? We got that one. Something going on there, and there's the other one. So alas, 230 GSM, not very thick, well, 1 millimetre thick card. Roller marks. It's not solved our problem. So there's no point checking the 300 GSM because if the 260 doesn't go through, well, you know. I did see someone somewhere in that there thing that I just looked at, the video thing. Someone said that they left the card alone for a while, as in days, I think, and the roller marks seem to have decompressed themselves. So I might just leave it lying around and see if that's the case, but it's still no good to you, is it? Because if someone had just ordered this and I wanted to send it to them, I can't say, but please do not use for the next week or two while the roller marks decompress themselves. So, yes, I don't understand that. I don't see why it's a problem. My old SCP-600 printer would have took this 300 GSM through the rear paper feeder at the back of the machine, as in like this one. No problems whatsoever. I don't think this 1mm thick 230 GSM card is a lot. I don't think that should be difficult at all to go through the rear paper feeder. But alas, there we are. So yes, thank you very much for the link. I really do appreciate it. Just unfortunately, it hasn't worked for me. But thank you anyway. And yeah, anybody else see any more goodies like that? Let me know, because I'm willing to try anything. Save me moving my printer around all the time. Though the Lazy Susan option that someone else suggested is quite a good idea. So might look into that at some point. But although I've had to buy a load of market stall display things for the tables now that we know we are good to go at sometime soon. So the budget's gone for the moment. Needed to be done though, so that's all good. I shall show you all that stuff when it arrives, which I think is tomorrow. But yes, I'll keep you posted on that, probably.